Are we live? It looks like we're live. Hold on, let me stop my camera for a second, make sure. Yeah, we got sound. Hello. I'm going to start some music, and you can just listen to that. Hopefully the volume's okay. Should be okay. I've set it to this level before, or close enough to this level. This is the Katana Zero soundtrack. Some workout mix. I don't know. I listen to this kind of stuff when I'm at work because I can click one video. It's an hour long, and I get some jams, you know? That's in case you didn't see it. I got some comic book reviews that have gone up here lately. This very silly thing. And this pretty cool thing. Very serious, very evil. I've got Common America Volume 6 sitting right up over there. I gotta read that. I got a whole lot of stuff to read. What can I say? Okay, I'm just separating out the free stuff from the I paid for it stuff. That way I, don't accidentally show a bunch of things that I didn't mean to show when it's time to show them. And just put this here for now. I'm going to mute the microphone, and we're going to wait until 2 more minutes to get to the 9:10 mark. And then I will make this screen bigger, make that smaller, and we'll start the stream. It sure is, XLG. You can see it up there, Katana Zero, workout mix. I am your host, Elizabeth, and it's great to see you lovely people. I know I already said some stuff at the beginning of the stream, but here we are, saying more stuff. I like this. This is the kind of stuff I listen to when I'm at work, because it doesn't really have lyrics in it. It's got a good beat, helps keep the mind working. No, I don't know where that's coming from, and my only response is no, because I don't know what's wrong over there. Where you come up with this kind of stuff? Sure. You've been planning that one, you've been planning that out for months, trying to come up with that. I see Game Hunter's still playing some Spider-Man. Good choice. I like that game. I got to do the other 2 DLCs. Or other 1 DLC. I don't even know where I'm at. Did I finish the second DLC? Or just the first one? Just the first one. I just finished the first one. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I need to stream the rest of that. But I got to take a break from streaming that and stream some Postal 2. Which, great game. Weird game. Nothing quite like it. Ah, dude, I just ran out of beverage. I got nothing to drink. But that's okay, because we're probably only going to be doing this for like 30 minutes, which is plenty of time to talk about some stuff. Thank you for joining me, and whoever's out there lurking, thank you so much as well. I really appreciate it that you've popped in here and that you are choosing to spend some of your precious Wednesday with me. I may have to drop like at any minute because I'm technically on call, so we'll see how that goes. But I kind of waited to do this until I was no longer the person. Let me just check my email real quick. Oh my gosh, how am I the backup? Yeah, whatever. We're not going to go there. This is Marvel Knights era Daredevil. So this was written by Brian Michael Bendis. You can see his name right there. Wait, what's this actually a Marvel Knights one? Anyway, this is like late 90s. This is when Bendis was actually pretty good. This is when Bendis could actually write stories. Even though he was still a big whiny crybaby that smashed telephones in the floor and things like that. Weirdo. But his Daredevil's pretty well acclaimed. Let's see, I think this is probably like the Got Milk ad doesn't help. I was gonna say like early 2000s, like maybe 2001. Let's, if I can ever open the freaking cover up. There we go. And then there's no there's nothing here. All right, bro, where's your copyright notice? This is a mistake, by the way. If you're ever making a comic book, you put the copyright info stuff on the inside front page. I know since they're no longer periodicals that get sent by mail, they've moved this to other places. But let's see, Daredevil Volume 2, number 31, May 2002, so 2002. On learning that the Kingpin may be dead, Vanessa Fisk returns to America to find that her own son was among the men who tried to kill her husband. And Daredevil still has no idea why his alter ego is being attacked by freelance assassins or who tried to kill the Kingpin. After Alias? I don't actually remember when his Alias run was. That's pretty well regarded too, although I don't know if I've read all of it. I had to stop and think about that for a minute. Features Spider-Man movie images, Marvel Recharge, collectible card game. Look at that. The grift was real. 2002, man. We were already grifting people for bad card games. It's just like today, man. You go on there. Oh, look at this. You could actually just subscribe from Marvel to get comic books sent to you. Isn't that amazing? I don't know why they don't do this. You lock in people's money when you do this kind of thing. They've already paid you up front. And money today is worth more than money tomorrow. I don't know. I guess shipping prices are so dang high that, wow. We got, yeah, all kinds of terrible things happening. That must be Typhoid Mary assassinating people. Dude, look at this page. I'm going to be a massage therapist. Do you know what that is? Listen, Toots. When we get in the room, let's keep the chit-chat to a minimum. Bam, bam, bam. Ah! Bam, bam. Dude, we just got like people dropping dead all over the place here. Yeah, you're going to be a massage therapist. God. People make fun of Frank Miller for the way he writes women. Bendis does the same thing. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, Bendis isn't any better than Frank Miller, except for when he wrote Jessica Jones. Like, that's it. That's absolutely it. Bendis wanted to be Tarantino. He wanted to be something or other. Anyway, Bendis' Daredevil is usually, generally, like, well-regarded. So, I'm sure I'll read this and go, yeah, that was all right. Although, I gotta admit, Daredevil is not my number one favorite. Favorite character. Sorry, I was just looking to try to find like the issue number here on this next comic, so I can present these two comics in like the correct order. But I might be blind. I don't see an issue number. All right, well, we'll do the one I do see an issue number for first. Generation Next isn't my favorite X-Men book, but you might remember, like last week, I'm pretty sure I got like an issue or two of this, and these were in the same place waiting for me. Nobody had touched these in the intervening week, so I was like, yeah, I'm going to get it. The red suit. What do you think I am, a heathen? Jeez. Jeez, XLG. Jeez. So, this was just like totally waiting for me. I picked her up. And, probably be okay. Age of Apocalypse timeline is full of some absolute weird stuff. I don't know that it's necessarily good in all of its weird stuff. People know not to mess with the Eliza Bar free stash. Yeah, you know, they see those X-Men books, they know not to touch them. Unless it's one I already have, then they know they can touch that one. It's true. How do you turn a bunch of nerds into superheroes? Turn the box around. Sounds like that should be a song. And then we turn the box around. Dude, remember when Casper came out? Was that 1995? When was this book? Yeah, June 95. I actually liked the Casper movie. I thought it was pretty fun. If for nothing else, but like the cameos in that one sequence. You know, they get Guido Sarducci, Ray Stans, you know? People coming in for 30 seconds of screen time and a paycheck. It's a good gig if you can get it. What can I say? Having said that, I have no idea why I would want Casper trading cards. Movie trading cards don't really make a whole lot of sense to me. Because they just have still images of the movie. Like somewhere downstairs in my basement, I got like some Jaws trading cards. Why? I don't know. I absolutely don't know. This book feels kind of hefty. Yeah, I think this book feels a little heavier than Daredevil does. Oh man, look at that. We got a spam bot in the chat. Hold on, we can take care of that. I mean, I appreciate you trying to help me, you know, find my love in the city there. Girls 18XYZ. But that's not really appropriate content for this particular kind of stream. You know, we're talking about comic books and being a nerd. We ain't got time for none of that romance stuff. Doing squats to the beat. Oh, man. XLG, we're going to have to change your name to Boris at this rate. Mondo is not happy. Trying to sneak out with Ilyana before she's digested. And she's not helping. I don't know. I don't know who Mondo is. What I do know is, what an absolutely crazy 2-page spread. Absolutely nutso, dude. Alright. Third book I got for free. It's also a Generation... Wait, this is Generation X. Is Generation X the same thing as Generation Next? Oh my gosh, I'm so... Generation X, number 5. Okay, hold on. Hold on. So, no, these are different books? This is Generation Next. I thought this was like the sequel to the other book. No, it's totally not. It has nothing in common. Oh, is this Shoot, this is the... No, this says it's from 1995. Whatever. Is this the dude whose name is like Chamber or something? He's got like the nuclear reactor for a heart? Hold on. The basement of the boys' dorm at Xavier's school, nestled somewhere, da-da-da. He spends his time down here. It's cold, dank, and has a natural goodness to quality. Most Gateway being the exception is all okay. Nobody cares. What's this dude's name? No idea what his name is. However, we do have Beauty and the Beast showing up, even with the little teacup and everything. Look at that. Disagree plutonium? No, he just like pulls his scarf down and he can like shoot radiation beams or something. Sorry, Toots. Is that supposed to be the thing? Really? Look, it's him! I love the Fantastic Four! FF rules! Sign my head! Yo, Thing! Yep, so it was in fact the ever-loving blue-eyed Thing. Yeah! It's the most savage battle in comic book history as Marvel's Wolverine takes on the Ultra versus the Nightman. This is right after Marvel bought Malibu Comics and then had no idea what to do with Malibu's characters. So they did a bunch of like random crossovers that never went anywhere. Featuring a print run of only 40,000 copies. Oh my gosh. Today that would be like a top 50 book. Maybe even higher, maybe top 25 if you move 40,000 copies. Back then, that was super exclusive limited. Like, that was a drop in the bucket. How comic books, like, how things change, right? Let's see, I'm just gonna, it must be Banshee, Jubilee. Wow, that looks pretty violent. Hey, hubba, hubba. Miss Scuffy, ma'am. Afraid I've got some bad news for you. You're gonna have to cancel. Yeah, okay. That's a that sure is a panel, a page right there on the right. Ninja Weasel may want to look at the screen at this point. We'll just leave it there for a moment so he can assimilate it properly. I won art on a stream earlier, except the streamer was all like, oh, I didn't finish your last piece until like a week ago, so you can't win another one. And I'm like, really? Even though I won that piece like a month ago? But whatever. Whatever. So he's doing some other piece for somebody whose name I pulled out of a hat. Isn't that nice? Alright, back over to the stream. Seems familiar. Yeah, I thought you might like that, Mr. Ninja Weasel. There was oh yeah, there's a little crud or something on the back of the book. Hey! The X-Men have been canned. Only you can set them free because now all your favorite characters come in new X-Men pasta shapes. Oh! So it's like Wolverine. Check it out. Bub. And you can collect 4 different Marvel Comics X-Men hologram cards from Chef Boyardee. I wonder if they're still doing this. New X-Men pasta. It's more than a meal. It's an adventure. See, people... Here, we'll stop on this 2-page spread. I did a video about this a while back. Like, I think people forgot just how pervasive comic book promotions were. Not comic book movie promotions, which have gotten so far away from the comic books that they basically bear... Are you interested in X-Men 1997? No. It had the D word associated with it. Why would I be interested in hot garbage, XLG? Like, that's going to be a steaming pile of feces laying there on the floor. Fresh, smelly, still kind of liquid, you know, right out of the cow's butt. And why would I watch that? It could turn out to be the best thing ever, and I frankly wouldn't care. Because it won't be. At best, it'll be okay. It'll be passable. See, unlike some people, I don't implicitly go, ooh, Disney made it. It must be good. Disney's name is on it. It must be good. The Disney that you could trust to make pretty good stuff all the time hasn't existed in at least a decade. Probably more like 15 years. If you look at the current crop of Marvel, like movies and TV shows and stuff, let's draw a graph of quality over time. This was going out to you, XLG. We're drawing a graph. Alright, are you ready for this? It's going to be a big one. So we have quality, time. Over here we have like 2009. Over here we have 2022. So like up here somewhere, you know, is Iron Man, which is somewhere around that time period. You know, we've got like, over here we've got like Captain America. Down here, or actually let's put 0 right here. Here's where 0 is. Down here you've got anything new. So it went something like this. And here's where you had like some fairly passable stuff. So this is like Infinity War, like right in there. So if you're past this point on the line, I know I've hit the inflection point in how good your product is going to be. We can do the same thing with Star Wars. We'll do a different graph over here. So we've got like, you know, quality, time. So you've got like the first Star Wars. It's like here. You've got Empire Strikes Back. You got like Jedi. You've got like the prequels. There's something like that. And then you got everything else. We'll put 0 right there. So everything else is over here. Look at that. You got like the Mandalorian right there. You know, it's like the redeeming factor of, yeah, this was all right. But then we immediately just go like this. We hit negative numbers. It actively sucks the life out of its viewers. It takes the joy from them. It convinces them that garbage is good because they're brainwashed. The prevalence of something, the quality of how much of it exists, is kind of an indicator of the quality of it. Like, we'll illustrate with something completely unrelated to these topics. All right, so this is Halloween. So you got 1. You got 2. 2's okay. It suffers from the fact that you hate all the characters, pretty much. But it fits right in with 1. You got 3, it's kind of doing its own thing, whatever. The little girl makes 4 and 5 kind of palatable. Then you've got Curse of Michael Myers. It's down here, so we'll just label that Curse. Then you've got like H2O, which brings you back up to like this level. Then there's, what is it? Resurrection. That's like somewhere down here. Then there's the Rob Zombie movies. They're kind of like, you know, Halloween 1 and Halloween 2 are just weird, and they're kind of hanging out here. And then you have like the new ones, and like Halloween is like right here. Halloween Kills is like right there. And Halloween Ends, I really liked it. And it's somewhere like this. Like, but you notice, like, the more of this we got, as soon as we got past these first 2, we kind of didn't really hardly ever get back up there. Even the better installments later in the series didn't really make it up to this bar. They stayed below it. And this is the, we'll call it the good bar. Not to be confused with the candy bar, Mr. Good Bar. This is just the good bar. And then you're kind of like in, like right here is kind of like the okay bar. And you can kind of see how some of these movies were below the okay bar, which implies that they are in fact bad. The more of something there is, odds are you're going to start getting a lot of crap. There's a name for that rule, and I don't remember who it's named after, but it's something like 90% of everything is crap. So if you produce like 1 or 2 things, you can ensure that they're all outliers simply by the fact that there's not a lot of it. You can really focus down. But the minute you start producing 50 things, then you get to the territory where you can't ensure the quality of all 50 things is that good. You get to the place where the quality has to dip because no organization can focus on that many projects at the same time. And you see this very strongly with like Marvel stuff. Was WandaVision necessary? Not at all. Was the really bad show oh god, what was it? It was not Exiles. It's the one about the teenagers that rebel against their parents, and I'm suddenly blanking on its name. Was that good? Not really. I watched the first episode, and into the garbage it went. Cloak and Dagger. I watched like 5 minutes of that. Into the garbage it went. So that's kind of my opinion. Like, there's a lot of crappy stuff that Disney is putting out. So will X-Men 97 or whatever be any better? Probably not. And it doesn't really matter if it was Disney or somebody else doing it. At some point, you're putting out too much stuff. Kevin Feige is letting people who aren't Kevin Feige run the ship, and or he's not listening to the people that want to tell him no. He's gotten the big cheesehead, kind of like George Lucas, and that's what drug the sequels down. What made the first Star Wars movie, the first trilogy, so good is George Lucas had people that said no. He had his wife edit the films. She told him no. His directors told him no. When George Lucas took over the whole thing, nobody could tell him no, and George Lucas just went crazy. And he was like, yeah, you know what? We really need a 15-minute long race sequence. It's kind of boring, but really shows off our CGI. Nobody wanted that. You know what would have been really great? A tight 3-minute race sequence. It's not a racing movie. It's not like you're watching, what is that Stallone movie? Driven? From circa 2000, where he's a race car driver. Like, it's not a race movie where you want to spin the whole thing on the track. It's a Star Wars movie. You know what we want in a Star Wars movie? Pew pew! And lightsabers going wow, wow. That's what we want. Anyway, good rant. You got me. You got that one for free. You didn't even have to pay channel points for it. Alright, let's look at the stuff I paid for. Yeah, I imagine I can show this cover on YouTube. Days of Thunder, but pod race. I mean, see, I would watch a Star Wars movie about, like, the crazy shenanigans of the pod racing world. Like, that could be fun. But shoehorning it into the first prequel movie, not so fun. Brace yourself. Yep, see, we can definitely show this cover on stream. If the stream cuts out, it's because of that cover right there. Whoa! Alright, that's kind of a cool thing to open up to. I mean, it's not nearly as good as the cover was. Yeah, I'm still following the crazy, I can't make any sense of it, Christopher Priest Vampirella stories, okay? This is just where we're at in our life. These books are just consistently full of absolutely nutso things. Like, we got like a decapitated unicorn over here. How many comic books do you know that have decapitated unicorns in them? None. That's how many. Wait, hold on. Is that true? Two. There's two. There's also Lords of the Cosmos. That probably has a decapitated unicorn in it, because it has an evil undead unicorn. So there probably was a decapitation in there somewhere. Because the evil unicorn got kicked out of Unicorn Society, so he like went and hooked up with the like the Skeletor equivalent in that book, and was like, Lord Cyrax or whatever that guy's name, make me an evil unicorn, and he did. And then he went back to get revenge on the Forest, and he murdered all of his friends. It's a good, healthy book, okay? Kind of like this. We've got... Actually, I don't know what's going on in this issue, because I haven't read the last one. I haven't read any of the Vampirella books since Unholy, so I'm like a year behind in Vampirella books. I'm sure I'll catch up, man. I'm trying to catch up. I've got... I just got to get through these alternate books, and then it's on to Vampirella, and then I'll be all caught up. Except for all the books that I'm not caught up on. Cut up on? Cut up on! Cut up on! Looking pretty cool. The artists on these books, Gurdon Gundas? Gundas! Oh my gosh. Did I just butcher his name that badly? I got his name backward. Ergun Gundas. I said like Gurdon Erguz or something. Anyway, sorry about that. But the artist has a very unique style. I've never seen anybody else draw the way he does. It doesn't always look so great, but it's certainly unique. And sometimes it's pretty catching. But he does this weird look with hair. Specifically Vampirella's mom's hair. That Lilith. That doesn't always work. And I'm flipping through to see if there's... Wow, we just straight up got like Impaler stuff going on. And decapitations right there. Is Vampire all about drawing? No, it's about a female vampire from the planet Draculon, where vampires are normal. I would think you would know this, XLG. You've been following my channel long enough, you should. Alright, next up. Wow, yeah. Wow. It's right in the name. Vampirella. Vampirella. See, diminutive form of vampire. And diminutive forms are usually in English the female version of a name. Come on, bro. Come on. Come on. Anyway, next book I got. Batman the Joker, the Deadly Duo. Ninja Weasel. As much as I made fun of this book from its solicit, it turned out to be a lot of fun. I'm not sold on this cover, but the Mark Silvestri art on the interior is like very 90s. And yeah, we got Jim Gordon getting kidnapped again. And you know, all sorts of crazy stuff. Somebody's like stolen the Joker's like stuff, like Joker serum, to make like bad guys that look like the Joker, but they're not. And so now they're trying to stop them before bad things happen. I actually really like that particular panel. Oh, actually, the Batmobile panel here is really cool too. Yeah, all this Silvestri art looks pretty good. I'm just gonna say it. Jim Gordon gets seen after. Look, it happens every now and then. Okay, you know, sometimes the Joker doesn't even need to do like a killing joke. He just decides, you know, we're gonna kidnap somebody, and then Batman decides to kidnap him. You laughed at that. Yeah, I don't blame you. Breep. Oh, is breep the sound you make when you're like, you know, like clenching really hard, but the gas escapes anyway? You know, is that breep? I think that's breep. I don't want to look too closely at these pages because I don't want to spoil the book for us. Oh my gosh, these Black Label books, all the covers do this. The cardboard picks up like a little hink and never closes again properly. It's super annoying, bro. Super duper annoying. Alright, I got one more book, and I don't think I can really show any of the interiors of this book to you. This is definitely not something I'm ever going to review on the channel. It's way too adult for that. I don't want to get in trouble with the YouTube overlords. Yeah, I definitely can't show that page. Or that page. Okay, that's super gory. We cannot show that one. Oh my gosh, that's disgusting. Wow. There's some really messed up stuff in this book. I wish I could show this to you because it's totally nuts. Whoa, can't show that. I mean, I guess I can show this. So there you go. I finally found 2 panels I could show you from this book. And they're on the last page. So there you go. That's Lovesick right there. I'm not even going to show you the whole cover. It's kind of, yeah, down there. We're out of stuff. That's all the books. I'm going to get out of here. It's almost like 10 o'clock, and I don't want to have to suddenly leave. So, you got me to rant though, XLG. Good job. Good meme from Ninja Weasel. XLG81 in tonight's stream. Thinking about that hard bass. Yeah. Here we go. Put that over here. There you go, XLG. You, oh, I actually have to show it, don't I? Boom. There you go. There's you, tonight, in the chat. You all take care of yourselves. You have a great day, great night, great whatever you got going on. Bye. Bye.